You have not set anything on fire today, have you?
Welcome, everybody, to Midnight Suns New Game Plus Express Edition Light Hunter Run. It's also going to be the congested edition because I just had something I might be mildly allergic to, so sorry, but that's going to be a little bit too. Not as bad as it used to be. Okay, let's see. Everybody's doing this, everybody's doing that. We just had an emo kids meeting, and it got a little too intense for caretaker, and she aborted it. That was actually a very dangerous move. She likes doing things like that, which can actually make things worse when you're in the middle of, you know, mystical hypnotherapy. Anyway, tomorrow is another day, at least that's what I've heard tell. Let's see what that brings us. We have some decisions to make. We have unlocked Morbius. Morbius's debut. We have also, because we did now a side mission, we have also unlocked the main story mission, which is some assembly required. It looks like Carol is leveling up because she just messaged us. Whenever somebody messages you first thing in the morning in a private message like that, that usually means that they're ready to level up and they're going to invite you to their hangout. So, okay, we got a new meeting list from Ileana. 10 get death caps, moonflowers, attack essence, 50 of them. You know how this works. More ingredients mean better trinkets. And when you're new and you get your upgraded and modified hero abilities at the end of the meeting, that's a great thing. I've gotten some good stuff from there. Oh, look at this. You're no scrub in the training yard, Hunter. I play a mean game of cards and I need a worthy opponent. What do you say? Oh, really? Is that poker or rummy?
Aha! Yet another victory for the hunter.
Ha 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 ha.
Damn it! You totally ambushed me with that pair of queens. I have to admit, I didn't think you'd be such a formidable poker player. Yet another reason to respect you.
It is just beginner's luck. I am sure your next hand will vanquish me.
I'm so diplomatic.
There you go again, being all unexpectedly humble and generous. You're a hard demon to dislike, Hunter. Even if you are beating my butt at Hold'em.
You do not
poker.
dislike me, Captain?
Don't get too excited. I didn't say I liked you either, but you've got potential.
Excuse me.
Deal another hand, then?
I'm all in.
Can't get past the whole demon thing, can you? So she's now eligible for hangouts. Okay, gift shot supply increased, an additional gift. Now we're going to get 2 things that we can buy from the gift shop. I've learned that if you want to keep getting new stuff, buy everything in the gift shop. They don't tell you, but they do stack in your supply. So if you get 2 of the same thing, you give 1, you'll still have 1. He still has this vase I gave him, which is kind of cool. Looks like it's been handled, so obviously he uses it for something. And this is Robbie Reyes, aka Ghost Rider's room. What is that sound out there? It's not raining, is it? Or is it just windy? I don't see rain. But I'm hearing something out there. So I really am curious about that. I'll have to take a look. Now, do we have any pictures? We know we've taken him on a few things. I don't know if we have any really cool pictures, but we could take a look. Okay, gallery. Let's see what we have that we can really... I mean, this is good for the 2 of us in a horizontal. But do we have anything really good for Robbie? Here, this could be in a solo. Or the three of us in a horizontal. There's some possibilities. I don't know. I mean, that's not a bad picture. You know, best thing is get him in a hero op and he can get a solo picture. You know, like this one I have for Captain Marvel. That's a great shot of Blade. That's gonna be good for Captain Marvel's room for sure. They each like each other. I think I already put this on one of their rooms. And you can tell also in your inventory in Masterworks, you see the stuff we've scanned already. So I've got like a couple of pictures of Charlie and a picture that I just did. And before that's all the stuff we caught on the Abbey grounds. And there's more of these that we're gonna get. See, now you could actually see the pictures. No? I am wounded. Wounded, I say. So if I do this now, will it show me? Oh, there they are. See? So they're actual paintings. So there's a lot of nice stuff you can put in the Abbey too, not necessarily heroes. So you see if I did that, right? And I lifted it up and brought it down to fill it in. See, it's me and Ghost Rider. Yes.
That looks good.
Sometimes she'll go, I wonder who painted that. Paint? This is Banner's room. He ain't here, but obviously somebody went in to do some housekeeping or something. When he gets here, I don't usually see it that often. Now, is it raining or is it not? I don't think so, but it's just windy, I guess. It looks fine out here. Just a drought situation. We haven't had rain in a very long time. I think we've had rain twice since the game started, and we can't really go for any reagents unless we have rain. That's the way it is. Well, the second one will show up tomorrow. Leather mahogany. It's often a lot of the guys, like say Doctor Strange, will like that, and Wanda would like that too. Apparently, that's what I remember reading. So we got Deadpool and Morbius. I guess the DLC's staying out of the way. And you got another one there. You got Eddie Brock. You got Wolverine, which of course is staying out of the way too, because technically he's not with us in the Abbey yet. Let me take a look around. I also have to check in somebody. Speaking of, you know, cool stuff. Hello, Auntie.
Salutations.
Now she's gonna get all, what about last night?
What is wrong?
Is it that obvious? I used to be able to hide my feelings from you.
Very. What is wrong?
I found myself thinking how thrilled Agatha will be to see you again. Then, as always, I remembered she's gone. You know, I used to be able to hide my feelings from you.
No, you didn't.
You always tried, but I could tell. Back then, Lilith's betrayal was fresh for you.
Ah, yes. I tried so hard to find a way to restore her. I didn't want you to know, to hope when the chances were so slim. But I quickly learned the creature wearing your mother's face was beyond saving. Hope couldn't bring my sister back, and it won't restore Agatha. I've made my peace with Hope.
Have you really?
I should get back to work, and so should you.
Oh, I haven't even had breakfast yet. Come on. Well, let's see what we have here. Nothing new. When the story missions, the basic story missions, come out, come through, that's when more documentation. This often has stuff anyway, because it's got stuff about rituals and such. Veneration of the Elder Gods. Bowl of offering, the chalice, which means when we get an artifact and it has a cup or a bowl or a chalice in her full glory, which means full moon, humble yourself before her and present the chalice pure to drink of her blessings. So that tells you on a full moon you offer a cup or a bowl or chalice, and you use the purify word of power, which we haven't gotten yet. That will be next. That will be soon. Since we're on Express, we're about three-ish story missions away from that.
Hunter, hello.
Good morning, Agatha. Hope all is well. I don't see any freebies.
I need to meditate soon. It's important that I keep myself regulated.
I wonder if I have anything worthwhile for her. I know her. I could probably give the,
Hi.
Hey, you're checking in, I see.
I took care of that for you.
Is she angry because I just sent her on a clerical mission to alphabetize stuff? Mockingbird and Miko commandeered a SHIELD conference room and filled out all the forms. They personally brought them to multiple department heads who signed off on delivering New York City-related intel to the Midnight Suns. Mockingbird left a follow-up message. 3 of the department heads were big fans of Nico, so showing up really greased the bureaucratic wheels. Thanks for jumping through hoops. You'll be hearing from me shortly. Oh, and Nico, next time I'm dragging you out to karaoke. Aw, that's nice. Making a good impression helps too. So what we're going to do here is make a portrait picture, I think. I don't know if gamma is the lighting I picked for this. I can tell because it's green as green it can be. Come on. That's something that would be good for Nico. You could still do this here, but we want the specifics. So what we're going to do is get the graphics cleaned up. Get her into character here. So we can get this. That works. And actually that goes well with the black and the green. And the purple. I love that all together. That's perfect for her. And that's a good portrait of Nico. Now, studying recent Hydra communications.
If I had time, I'd take care of these myself. But I have been accused of hogging the ball before.
Yeah, you just hog the dialogue. Studying recent Hydra communications revealed a suspected Hydra double agent operating out of Queens designated Acid Dobalinab Banilabad. I don't know what that is. Send a hero to determine the asset's bona fides and, if possible, establish contact. Why am I not figuring out who that is? Anyway, if they're in Queens, I'm sending Spider-Man. That's it. Go for it, Pete.
Friendly neighborhood service and friendly neighborhood prices.
Voila. There we go. He's good. See him
Bye.
in a day. And I see Stark is schmoozing on the couch. Well, he's not schmoozing. He's just taking a break. Schmoozing is chatting. Nico, don't need this. We got this curse, lifesteal curse. Whatever she takes out, whatever she takes off of someone gets restored to her. I actually thought I had one of her things was a quick card, didn't I? I was sure I had a quick card. Am I mistaken? I never got the quick card I wanted. I am sad, but I do have some really good stuff, so. Next. Someone wants to talk. Oh, I guess we have to give some things to Ileana.
The legend walks among us.
It's been known. Oh. Did Spider-Man in there, by the way?
No demons to report here, boss.
Oh, thanks, Stark. Yeah, there it is. She is with it. It looks like Eddie.
Got any chocolate? We feel a craving coming on.
I have something for you.
Oh?
Here you are.
Wonderful. We can use it in the ritual.
Dun, 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 dun. We need more moonflowers. We need more death caps. They're all in the same area. Hi, Wolverine. You're looking good. Spry. You've got Captain Marvel now here, and you got Deadpool. Hello, friends. You know, it helps if I could get close and not be accused of bumping into people. Okay. Why don't you send me on like an assignment? Tony scrounged some leftover coil from the last batch. Shield keeps pestering Caretaker for a sample, but Tony already has plans to use it here. Well, let's see. We don't need Hulk abilities. We do need credits. Tony's right. Get what we can from it. Every little bit helps. Send it to S.H.I.E.L.D. If we share with them, they'll share with us.
Thanks, Hunter.
Hulk ability? Is that the oddest thing that they ask at this point in the game? A Hulk ability? We have in gifts. I've got leather mahogany. She likes that. I got a crystal ball and a tapered candle. So I could technically send her on with me on something. What are the options? Buenazua. Okay. Bird watching and painting. Painting is more. You know what painting is good is Steve Rogers, because one of his legendary gifts is a sketchbook. Maybe there's something I missed from the original comic book, which was reprinted a long time ago. But was he an artist? Okay, now I got a little guide I made. You could call it a Book of Shadows. It's one of those little faux leather-bound things that I put together. Let me take a look at Wanda. Oh, okay. None of these fill. You know, when we get more stuff, when we open up more of the Abbey, we'll have more hangouts and havens, and that would be perfect. So something like Captain America painting is perfect. I don't know anybody who's into bird watching in any of this. I'm gonna assume Wolverine likes bird watching. This is different people like different things.
I bit my tongue once. Thankfully, it grows back.
Good morning, Strange. How you doing, dude?
Oh, you are gonna love this.
Oh, we're all gonna love this. Thank you, Nico. Rapidly heals heroes of their injuries and exchanges those injuries for combat bonuses. Heroes gain secondary stats from daily sparring. Also, note that if it takes you 3 days usually from a bad injury, it's still going to be overnight. So this is good stuff. You don't want to send anybody out on something if they can't do it, and that would be grounds for a side mission. Thank you. Next thing is Book of the Vishanti will give us the ability to craft copies of items we've already had. So as the Darkhold is a book of evil and destruction, the Book of the Vishanti is a tome of light and creation. It's time we put it to use. And
How may the Sorcerer Supreme assist you?
no amulets. There we go. Oh, a wand. Yes.
A simple object, though certainly not useless.
It is a very nice object, the Staff of Atlantis, and a blueprint and essence, because using a staff or a wand gives us you use the command for reveal, and we actually do have that command. So on new moons, the reveal is used with a wand. On the waning moon, a book you can open. So those two things we can do. Oh, see, we could have done that first. What are our options in the future?
Shh. Tony is working.
Oh, quiet. So these are things are a lot because we're busy right now, but this is great to have. This is a combat item I like because it automatically gives us 2 heroism. That's A. Gain more intel when decrypting caches. Run 2 hero ops at a time. So alien alloys is good. Interrogating is good because then we could redraw the interrogation card and get us more card abilities. So yeah, that's good. Forged in Hellfire is important because once you have Forged in Hellfire, you can send your heroes on their legendary challenges when they hit those milestones. Now granted, each one of them can right now, this moment, wear their legendary suits to battle, and they can do all their legendary activities. We've already used 7 Sons of Cinnabus with Doctor Strange, and of course we've used with Deadpool Burning Sensation, which is really good, but everybody wants to have a milestone and be acknowledged for it, so this will give them the privilege of doing their little challenge and going, I did this, and not just a generic, oh, you made level 5 on your friendship. Now, threat rooms, you know what? I like it when you get the threat rooms that you can bring more than one hero and you can pick the kind of villain. Those are good, but my experience from the threat room was one of the help a hero would be from a character that can't handle more than one enemy at a time. I would like to be in the threat room. And at that point where you don't have those options, it was not good. And when you fail, you don't get credit. So it was sort of bad. So there's some good stuff to look forward to. I have these suits, but obviously they would be nice to get at some point. Ooh, science fair. We're not there yet, but having an upgrade in our items would be nice. So anyway, let's go to Gamma Quell analysis.
So, how's the whole saving the world thing going?
Ooh, this is going to be a whole
This never gets old.
salvage fest. This is what I call it, the salvage fest.
You're welcome, Hunter.
And now you can start seeing these. These are all common. When you see a halo of white, if you see a halo of blue, that's rare. Halo of purple is going to be epic, and the occasional halo that looks a bit golden is going to be legendary. So these are all, everything is color coded to that, so the lettering is also white. So what do we have? What do we have? So I'm going to take these two and I'm going to salvage them from my hunter.
Don't forget to write.
You weren't even here. See that orb of Agamotto? That's where he does his. That's where he peers into the future, and he has it right there. No excuse. Okay, let's salvage, salvage, salvage. All right. Well, did we get it yet? Did we get it? I hope we get more than one.
This should be useful.
Oh, goody, goody.
This will do nicely.
3 days! Oh, see? Vampire essence is rare. It's blue. And we don't need more than that. I really don't need these. Alright. Next. Oh, hello, doggy. We did that last night, but not this morning.
There is my ferocious Charlie girl.
Yeah, how about that? And there's Morbius taking a break, meditating. Well, for sure.
Nice to get some fresh air. Hardly any cobwebs or ghosts out here.
So now you see, you could also visit. There's chairs for people to sit and visit with them. And they basically sit here in the enchanted water for a day, and that's how they heal quickly.
Now we can really get down to work.
Nice. And you can choose to sit there in a full moon. Combat therapy is now available. Assign an injured hero to combat therapy, and their injuries will be replaced with a combat bonus by the next morning. Heroes assigned to combat therapy cannot go on missions. Daily sparring now grants a secondary stat bonus to the hero's sparring partner. Secondary stats provide benefits in combat, such as improved critical strike or chance of increased knockback distance, which we really need. So, who's our lucky friend? You see that storm? Storm shakes the camera. Except it's red. That makes me wonder if that's actually Wanda. Does she do that too? Let's see. Who needs these things? Who's at 0 still? Deadpool's still at 0. Why are you still at 0, Deadpool? Shame. Wolverine just isn't technically with us. I'm not too worried about him. They're about the same level. Captain Marvel and Blade are at level 6 in battle. That's interesting. And so's Wolverine. He hasn't done much yet, but he's, you know.
This could be fun.
See, now he has critical chance for drawn cards to gain bonus damage.
You are a fearsome opponent.
Oh, thank you. So that means that critical means the cards show up as critical, and they have a little fire on them. Ta-da! And explosive steel increased damage in combat. Wasn't gonna stay at 115.
See you around.
We need better than that. Oh, it is Wanda. Wanda also shakes the camera, I see.
Nice to see. It's hard fighting the urge to say something corny yet uplifting before battle.
That's true.
Finally, some action! I thought my dry spell was never gonna end.
Oh, you know that movie's coming out tomorrow night? I have high hopes for it.
Protein shakes? Oh, they're great after a workout.
It's true. It's true. So you get all our midnight suns and whatever. So, let's see what we can do. This is the big moment, right? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? We did a little early morning regimen. We're good with that. So this is what we have. We have some assembly required. Big one. Captain America and Iron Man and me. You've got the Freaks Come Out at Night got unlocked. I'll be doggone and Turkey hit it. And this got locked because Spider-Man's on a mission. You could say that, but this isn't available yet. But Spider-Man is on a mission right now. So you have to get, everybody's kind of, you got to go from one to the other to continue. So if you're going to do this, you're going to have to go through Morbius's. And Morbius, you can't, Spider-Man's on it. You've got this. This is basically like a buddy picture thing. It's just Blade and Deadpool on that. So you got two heroes against everything. Some assembly required. I'm wondering if we should do that now while everything is strategic. Everything's lower. Yeah, you see, that's that might be a good idea. I'm not interested in doing this. We did our side missions to suit our needs, because that unlocked the main story mission. But you know what? Let's do the Freaks Come Out at Night. See how that goes.
Ooh, when are we gonna slay some vamps?
We aren't going anywhere. This is a solo job.
You know how boring solo jobbing by yourself is? Come on!
No way. You're too distracting. I need to be focused out there.
This could be a great bonding experience for us. We could touch steaks.
Blade, you should bring Deadpool.
Uh-oh.
Ah, see? Let me go put on my vampire hunting undies.
Thanks a lot, Hunter.
I had to learn to work with you. So should he.
But you aren't Deadpool.
Well, the smart thing to do is to bring something to heal and something to... Hey, yeah, it'd be nice to have a third. We're not there yet. This would be nice, but not today. Okay, kids. Go for it. You get one hero combo in your mission, so use it wisely and get along. Since I'm not there, I don't run. They automatically go through the portal. Well, at least somewhere it's raining.
I've got something.
No, don't tell me. You dead cat wrapped in cabbage? What? What is that?
That is a hemolisk.
The face not even a shemalisk could love. If that is a face. Because maybe that's its... Okay. Definitely not the face.
It's a vampire egg sac, which means now we're on the lookout for...
Vampire bacon sack? Huh? Get it?
What do we have? A full infestation?
If we're lucky.
Then I suggest you eliminate the threat before the vampires can get any stronger.
On it.
Or we pop that sucker like a giant zit.
That's not sounding good.
Yeah, no, your idea's great too.
Okay, clear vampire infestation, destroy the hemolisks, and defeat all vampires. Hemolisk's dark incubation decreases when any card is played. Once dark incubation, it's like exact frenzy. Once dark it reaches 0, the hemolisk will hatch a brood of vampire minions. Take out the hemolisk quickly to avoid being overrun. Also remember, these things get
Do what
weaker.
you can down there, Blade, and try not to lose your cool with that merc.
This thing will...
Cough! Did you forget I can hear you? That's okay. Probably just a senior moment.
I wouldn't poke that hornet's nest if I were you.
I'm great with fossils. She probably just needs her daytime meds and a nap.
Now.
Listen here, you little...
Oh, I love you too, Grammy.
Bad man. So anyway, these things, once they spawn, they get weaker. So to the point where they'll knock themselves out. But we don't want to wait for that. You've got a few here that are non-minions, right? You also got another here. That's 5 away. That's 4 away, right? But we really want to get rid of some of those nasty-looking ones too that are here. We also need some good old-fashioned heroism. Sorry, wrong button. Ugh. Not my favorite.
With extreme... I am really getting good at that.
Remember, we got 3 left on this baby. I never got... We can't get free on... When you're trying to make mods, you can't get free on Make 'em Bleed, because even though it's a skill card, it draws cards as part of its mechanism. Anything that draws cards, you can't do it. How many people here are pointing at Blade? Oh, that might actually be good. I might be interested. What if you did that?
That's right. That's your strength.
That's a neat trick.
These things.
Here it comes. It's weirdos like these that give people like us a bad reputation.
Oh darn. Rats. I wanted to use that. That means that thing is gonna go off. Pity. See, I'm not happy about that because I wanted to get him out of that. That's not near him. Doesn't hit hard enough yet.
I choose you!
Watch close.
See, that's why I wanted him off, because I didn't want this to trigger. Well, I guess we're just gonna go for it. Looks like we can't.
Who's next?
And there goes
Give the
one.
mother my regards in hell.
Here it comes. I would rather wait.
Bad luck for you, friendo! Let that be a lesson to you, evildoer!
Oh no! Oops. Sorry! Oh no! I used the wrong hero. Oops! I didn't mean to do that, Blade, honest. See, you gotta pay attention or you make a mistake like I did. Okay, so one's gonna attack him, one's gonna attack him, and they might bite our cards. Yeah, they'll bite our cards.
Payback's gonna be fun.
Yeah! See, now the trick to do is do that, let them bleed, and then give them that that combat card to take away bleed, and you're good. Okay, he loses a common figure every time he takes damage. Keep an eye on who the enemies intend to attack. Yeah,
Hemolysts aren't something you just stumbled on out in the open. There must be a basic investigation.
Wouldn't it take time to establish?
Ordinarily, something's off here.
And slowly the plot thickens!
Yeah, right. We need more than that.
Time's up for these jumps.
Okay, first of all...
Ready to give him the old razzle-dazzle?
That's gonna leave a mark.
Okay, what's left on this one? 101? You know, I'm gonna do it later. I have a reason for that. Okay, this time we're gonna get the right person to do this. Oh, we got 2 of these. Nice. Yeah.
Gonna get ya! I get to wear big boy pants now?
Yeah, this is not a good scenario. We don't have any group thing, and we don't have any card plays left. If I knew that. Well, wait, let's see what we have here. He takes 17 off at the end of the turn. Okay, alright, so.
Why is that so fun?
I don't like anything that costs that much for so little. What? I can do I could do that. There we go. They might be influenced by that. I'm gonna take that off of him.
Oh.
That's one of those homeopathic deals.
Hemoliths are birthing new breed vampires at an alarming rate.
Oh, these aren't the neck-biting handsy types from the movie. Whatever happened to them?
I killed most of them.
Blade? I think he might be my soulmate.
Don't get any ideas.
That starts at 200. It goes up, trust me. $25. How high does it go? Oh, you're kidding me. That's insulting. see 25.
Get ready. And I thought Man-Thing was ugly.
So when you did that, he gets in Fuego just by anybody doing it. So it's a good deal. And got that back.
I'm on it. Even the best get better.
See everything gets bigger. Save his knockbacks.
Come get me. You kissed the mother with that mouth?
It's an egg sack.
Ouch!
Easy enough.
Oh, good. The healing factor will fix me up. You do know I have a healing factor, right?
Well done, you two.
What the?
I'll come with. Or should I just stay? Right. Okay. Good talk.
Now this is where it gets interesting. Frenzy has a whole new word here. That's where we're saving some of the big stuff for this round.
Oh, they smell nervous.
Okay, there's a feeding frenzy on some of the vampires. And if you let him get to that point that attacks the civilian, the mission's over. The encounter's over. Let's put this part of the mission. Okay, so the feeding frenzy vampires will attack civilians after a number of hero ability cards are played. Defeat these vampires before the timer expires or the heroes will lose. Focus on defeating the vampires with feeding frenzy first. If any civilian is attacked, the mission is lost. Vampires spawned from Hemolis will have feeding frenzy. So you got a little bit
Vampires
of
are feeding on the civilians.
You got
we
a
have
little
to
problem.
keep these people safe.
This is starting to feel like a real job all of a sudden. Blades job.
Okay.
Sure, punk out. It's what you do best.
Okay.
Since we're gonna be best friends after this, I can't just leave you hanging.
Don't do me any favors.
Okay, so right now it's a question of our position compared to them. We want to get rid of these things. We want to get rid of the others. We don't want to kill anybody, but that won't happen. But it's not perfect. Well, we don't even have anything anyway, so we do have to start. We always start from scratch with our heroism. These guys are apart from everyone else, not so happy about that.
Are we excited? Don't worry, they're just sleeping.
Pinata. Not at 20, really. It's not one of my favorite things. Spread the love. 20. Now, this guy has 59, this guy has 79. It might be in my best interest to, and you know, because this is a new encounter, we have a reset on the discard. Which we could do one discard. So we did something here that might be good. Because we have overpower, we have forceful knockback, and we want that. That might actually be good for us. So if I could bring him over.
Keeping score at home.
The only problem I have with any of this is I do not have the privilege. I do not have the privilege of a mark. Being able to mark them. That's the one thing we don't have in our combat items. In our so far nothing we have has given anything mark all Hydra or mark all this, mark all that. So I could do one of two things. I could take this guy out right away, which is nothing. This gets it like that. 1, 2, 3.
It's about time.
That's one hell of a move.
Do we have any other? We only have one Hemolisk here, right? Thank God.
Allow me.
Get rid of it.
Oh, I saw this in a movie once.
Here we go. Whee!
Never seen that before.
Now, because we didn't use a knockback in our turn, we could actually do that with our added move.
I should probably feel bad about that.
Nah, the only thing we wish we could do is this last one. That's gonna attack him and... oh, there's two of them. Okay, there's one of each, and they're gonna bite, and that sucks. But we can handle that. There's no more frenzy ones, there's no more Hemolisks, it's just these guys. Oh wow, it's my all together now. I'm sad now.
Haven't seen a feeding frenzy in years. Not the vampires I'm used to killing.
Aren't you normally death incarnate to them?
Oh, it's my first one
None
of this
this
run.
Is normal. These new breed vampires don't know my name.
Maybe you're slipping since you started moonlighting with the Midnight Suns.
Ooh.
Yeah, keep digging that grave.
Nasty.
Like it or not, you all seem to work surprisingly well together.
Something's wrong. Something's changed.
No, don't tell me. Don't tell me. I'm gonna go with new benches.
Vampires attacking civilians in plain sight? That's not vampire protocol.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's really not.
Do you think anyone would notice if I just left you here?
They'll know. Okay, you want answers? I'll call my client. Not here, back home, where we're safe from client bots.
Home? You mean my home? The Abbey, which is absolutely 100% not your home? Make the call.
Look, it's late in Latveria now. There's that whole time zone thing, and my client is a physician, you know, working those long physician hours.
Oh, what?
Sweetest guy, but he's a real bear when he's grumpy.
I guess you can figure out that's not too hard. A physician in Latveria? Can only be one doctor there. Okay, he had his moment. We're gonna have to give a group shot here. Didn't say they had to like each other in it. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to okay, so all we need is a little rain like that in the Abbey. That's all I'm asking. How hard is that? Okay, Deadpool. Actually, yeah. That's their relationship to a T. That's going to be good for the Abbey walls. And that's their relationship. Yep, that's it. So that was the mission. The Freaks come out at night. There was also a song in the 80s, but that's another story. friendship 9. I see a little heart in that word balloon. Who wants to hang out? Well, who do I have? Good
Can you come to the chapel? Blade is pissed. Even for Blade.
Okay. What's going on here, kids? Uh-oh. Cinematic.
Hey, it wasn't that bad.
Are you serious? It was awful.
Quit being a pussycat. No one got hurt.
No one got hurt yet. I don't care what you do in your off time. But when we're out on missions, you don't jeopardize the team. Got it?
It's cute when you set up boundaries.
I'm serious. You pull any of that crap that might put us in danger, and it's over for you. End of discussion.
Thanks for the save there. I thought Blade was gonna stab me again.
Are you all right?
All right is subjective, but I'm still breathing.
I was hoping the two of you would not fight.
I can play nice all day when we're out there kicking bad guy booty, but asking me to make friends? Barf.
This is what I normally do, pretend to like everyone.
Now, I am simply asking you to be nice. It is not that difficult.
Gotta stop you right there. These are my co-workers, not friends.
I do not understand the distinction.
When we go out on missions, that's our job. We're all playing for the same team. But asking me to get a drink after? That's what friends do. I'd rather pluck my eyes out with a rusty fork. I don't care if people don't like me. I can't blame them. It's hard being the most skilled, attractive, funniest, and humble person here. They could start an I Hate Deadpool club. I'm already a founding member, but for $20 they could join.
You are only here for a short time. At least make the most of it.
Ah, like a true choose-your-own-adventure. Gotta dump all my points to charisma.
I am being serious.
And it was very cute. I listened, all right?
Are you and Blade going to be okay?
I'm not going to lose any sleep over our squabble, but I can't speak for him.
Just try not to anger him. For me.
You missed your opportunity to make me pinky promise.
What happens if you break that kind of promise?
You cut off my pinky. Don't worry, it'll grow back.
Oh. Now we also have, I suppose we have to talk to Blade. It's like, what's this about you stabbing him?
I have my suspicions as to who Deadpool's client is, but no, he's reckless but not stupid, right?
I don't know. I can't speak for him.
Deadpool and Blade mix like oil and water. Or me and Parker.
Deadpool's client has got to be really dangerous if he gives the merc with a mouth that creeps.
Everyone deserves a chance, Hunter. Even Deadpool.
She's so zen.
People complain about Deadpool, but Blade is harder to work with. I speak from experience.
Blade wouldn't really hurt Deadpool, right? Even with the healing factor?
I trust your judgment, but that's about it. Don't ask for more.
Blade, is something the matter?
You tell me, Hunter.
Do you need a second to calm down?
Look, I'm not trying to be an ass, but Deadpool is testing my damn patience.
I noticed. I did not think he would test your patience so soon.
Well, he broke the record for seeing how quickly he could piss me off, that's for sure.
What happened on the mission?
I stabbed him.
All right. What happened?
Deadpool was messing around, not taking our job seriously.
So your solution was to hurt him?
You're acting like I did it for fun. I didn't stab Deadpool because he's a pain. He was doing his own thing and got in the way.
We need to focus on the end game here.
You know how hard that is when you're babysitting a man-child?
Not everyone lives up to your standards, Blade.
Yeah, but the rest of you try. You do what you have to do, but I'm not going out of my way for him.
Try to keep the peace around here. I know it's difficult.
Too bad we don't know who Deadpool's mysterious client is. We could sell the bag of blisters for profit.
I don't know about you, but I've been giving everyone some space.
Don't like the sound of this mysterious client. Let's just finish this already.
The tension around here is so thick. Do you feel it too?
Blade doesn't scare me, but he should scare Deadpool. Dude doesn't know how to shut up.
Oh, Iron Man also wants to go out on a thing. What was our gifts? We have a crystal ball, we've got candle, we got leather and mahogany, and beachy waves. Beachy waves is good for the Californians. Leather mahogany. Let me double check on leather mahogany for people. There's some people that have to catch up, but they're not this kind of material. Some people just don't have any of these things in there. Interesting. Who else is up for this? Oh, I can see. So people like Nico and Robbie are good for beachy waves. They're the California, the swimming types. Okay.
Oh, hey.
Hi. Okay, so she's up for it. He's up for it.
Well met.
Stark is up for it. Next question is, where's everybody at? Okay, so Morbius is not on the board yet. She's not on the board yet. He's not on the board yet. He's on the board. Those two are like ahead of everyone. He just made it on the board. Then the question is, what do they want them to do? What? Spread out. Usually they're all four of them are here. Didn't I see him here? Maybe he's outside. Nope. Oh, there he is.
Don't be mad, but I tried hacking Deadpool's phone to see who his mysterious client was, and all I got was the urge to scrub my eyes with bleach.
Oh, because of all the porn pics he has? So, have a drink is one of those things you never... It's one of those trick questions, you never give that to Tony Stark. None of these things are anything you'd want, so I wouldn't even take him on any of these. So, remember there are a lot of trick ones, like don't take Dr. Strange swimming or working out. It'll never work. Or video games. I don't know, is Morbius a leather mahogany type? By the way, Morbius is actually a very good character. If you know how to... If you know which missions to put people in, they can really shine. Yeah, this is one of those too for him. Let's see what we have for choices for this guy.
I never expected I'd be here. Before I met you, I didn't even know this place existed.
Okay, we'll take that.
Next time vampires attack, I have a few new moves to test out.
I am impressed with your combat reflexes. Do you have a morb sense?
I'm sorry, a morb sense?
You know, like Peter.
You know, like how Peter has a spider sense.
Not exactly, but I can employ echolocation, much like a bat, which gives me a 360-degree sense of the battlefield.
Wow, that sounds good.
A talent like that probably has innumerable uses.
Of course, but most of the time I just use it in the middle of the night when I have to go to the bathroom.
Okay. Navigating at night in there without a flashlight.
I really needed that after our last battle.
There you go. When you have a rare, they love it when it goes to 4. Hi, Peter. You guys are still hanging out tonight. Usually everybody goes to sleep. All 3 of you are here. That's amazing.
Man, I just wish I could have brought my brother Gabe along. He'd love this place.
Ah, yeah, I bet. Now, what do we have for Moonsies? It might be, you know, I'll say it again. They always said that when it was waxing moon, that's when you see a Wondergrow ever bloom in here. I have not seen that to be true in any campaign until now. This is the first one, and right over there in the pot is a Wondergrow ever bloom, and it's waxing moon. This is a first for me. Cult of the Hydra. In case you were wondering what the logo really stands for, everything you have shown me, everything you have told me about Hydra is true, but there is a gulf between your understanding and the reality. Hydra and the cycles of time you speak of Egypt, China, you know it is an ancient force, yes, but really you have no idea. How could you? There was a battle on a boundless cosmic scale, one that raged for near eternity, and the one who cast himself into another dimension, this cult, as you call it, is him acting upon Earth. All these manifestations of Hydra, all these evils over millennia are merely different peaks of the same mountain range. So ultimately, Hydra is a Chthon cult. Alright, Hidden Veil of Gods and Men, Volume 2. The ancient elder god known as Chthon is a malevolent entity capable of untold destruction and ruin. It is a dark force lying in wait, poised to reveal itself and bring about untold horrors. Without Gaia, who currently resides within the earth, our world and its outlying planets would have been consumed long ago. Okay. Note from Caretaker, September 16th, 1701, and this does not count among the journals, by the way. Now the hunter is swearing that they've seen a change. Lilith used to tell me the same thing when we were children, but she was teasing, I'm sure. She knew how that painting unsettled me, uncle or not. This is foolishness. They're referring to this painting that apparently it changes, but I never see it change, so I don't know. I think everybody wonders, but nobody actually sees it. Hi, Agatha. You know what that means. We're gonna go looking around the grounds and all the known places to get stuff. Is there anything around that is out of place that maybe I could grab for a gift? No, 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 not today. Not today. Alright, so we're gonna go to several places. Because the Wondergore Everbloom is independent of the weather and normal growing habits of plants. This is something that manifests from magic. So, and while we're here, you could look for a combat bonus. Okay. Not something I usually use. Okay, so if we didn't see one of them here, I know I heard somebody. She must be right nearby. Oh, there she is. Ebony, how are you doing?
Aw, who's a good kitty?
Ooh, 2 arcane keys. You are the best. Okay, next. We're going to go to Dreamer's Descent. The Witch Warren sometimes has one. The Witch Warren being up here, up this hill, into the nook on the left. Not today. I'm going to go to Agatha's cottage. Sometimes it is at the statue or in the back of the house. And there it is. It's not going to be everywhere. And nearby is the ever-flowing glade. Sometimes at the bridge here, and it is not. I don't see anything new because it hasn't rained. She's just waiting for me to get to that next part. Shaw's Church at the entrance. It's usually there too. And there it is. Where else can we find it? I don't know if shop is the word, but from the shop you can get to that crater where Lilith and the Hunter had their final fight. Sometimes in the middle of it there is a Wondergore Everbloom, and there it is. There's a couple more places to look, and they're both in this vicinity. One would be Agatha's altar, and we don't see one here. It'd be pretty obvious. There were times when we would have an emo kids meeting and it would be right there, and it's like, okay. Also, there'd be one down here. I'm not 100% whether it's right here or whether it's beyond, like once you open up into the other area, but should be in the vicinity of one of these spirals that they're calling a fairy ring. It's not really a fairy ring, and we even read that in one of the books in the library. Is typically a fairy ring is a manifestation of mushrooms that circle that create a circle. Okay, so there's nothing else new as far as I know. There is one other place that I know. It's right on the edge of the stone terrace. Sort of like right over the bridge from the Valley of Winds. So when you go here, I usually see it at the statue of the Midnight Sun. So this is where I would normally see it, right here, over right next to it, and there it is. So this is a good night for Wundagore Everblooms. These are very valuable things to have. When you're conjuring stuff, some of the rarest conjurings require Wundagore Everbloom, so it's really, really nice. So anyway, now I think we've done everything we could tonight. We had a hangout, we got a whole mess of special reagents. Now we're gonna go to sleep. Oh wait, we didn't, well, we could do that in the morning, and wait, if it rains, it'll be worth it. Oh, I know we did, but I love you anyway. I'll do it
Feeling
again.
good today, girl.
I'll always hug my little doggy. Okay, maybe it's not a doggy, maybe it's a hellhound, but you know what I mean. Bark, bark to you two. Now, let's see. What kind of day is it to next? Am I seeing rain? I'm not seeing rain. It's a misty, sunny, hazy morning. Come on, people. We need more trinkets. Morbius is gonna level up. Okay, what do we have here? Nothing else. Nothing special. No doors open today. Everybody closed the door behind them when they brush their teeth in the morning. Look at that. How about that? That's like not opening it at all. Good morning.
Hey!
You guys were here all night? Gee, it must have been a good book. Okay, Superhuman Registration Act is a touchy subject around here. What would you have done? Register powers with the government or keep that knowledge to yourself? I would register, of course you would. That was also in the comics, not just in the movies. If superheroes are above the law, how can people trust us to uphold it? You know, this is a touchy subject for mutants, too, because they were supposed to have a Mutant Registration Act, and that's not nice. My powers are my own. I'll never ask permission to use them. I'm with Cap.
Ah, thanks, Hunter.
Sorry, Stark. We gotta move something for him, too. Morning, doggy. How are you doing?
Hello, my sweet girl.
We got an upgrade. One of Charlie's combat abilities has been upgraded. Pet Charlie at least once a day to keep building her bond with the hunter and upgrade the rest of her abilities. Remember, she can't pick her own cards. She don't got opposable thumbs. It's up to us to pet her, and they just happen naturally. Okay, making the rounds. February 11th, 1692. They've been at it all night, breaking down doors, ransacking the cottages, and hauling off the young women. Demons, they say. The devils, they say. Nonsense, I say. It's that blasted Inquisition. Never met one so corrupt and sinister as the great Hiram Shah. The missus and I will grab the boy and be out before nightfall. That's really... that's the witch trials. That's what they're like. Oh, she's in a different place. I'll just take the other way around. Nothing new? Ah, new one here. Tormented Spirits. Notes from Wanda Maximoff, August 18th, 1994. The victims of Salem been calling to me these last few evenings. I have spent the last nights shifting over to my astral state to find them at the base of the hanging tree, still bound in spectral form, clutching at one another and sobbing. Each night I managed to get a bit closer to them, but not before the eldritch fires consumed them. Night after night, these tortured souls relive the immolation they suffered at the hands of Hiram Shah. I shall continue to try. I believe I can put an end to their suffering. So, there's a lot of spirits still tied to that. And that will figure in very soon. in our general stories.
Hunter?
Hello. Let's check someone in.
Underneath my mask is a look of deep satisfaction.
Okay. We have this already. Spider-Man found our Hydra asset. His name is Bob Dobalina, and he has to date filmed 128 publicly accessible vlog entries about his time as a Hydra employee. How he has done so without Hydra retaliation is unknown. Though not a reliable double agent, Spider-Man believes the asset's egregious security breaches could alert us to local Hydra activity. We will keep an eye on Hydra Bob. You know what? I'm going to take a snap of that. See if there's anything more about this guy. Bob Dobalina. Sounds like Bob Dobbs, doesn't it? Okay, let's can we do about Spider-Man? Let's get something nice here. Let's take all this. Ooh. I wouldn't mind more moody dark ones, but you see that the resolution on those canvases aren't so easy. They take a lot of the contrast away, so the more we have of a contrast in the shot, the better you can see the characters in them on the frames.
Bye.
Alright, so that's done. Morbius's neck. Well, wait a minute. What happened to... Oh, she moved over here. What's up? Now you got something else.
Salutations. Hello, Hunter.
Hello, Auntie.
Is there something I can help you with? You are looking at me funny.
Was I? Huh. You read me so well. I was just thinking about how much you remind me of Lilith when she was young.
Oh, she's getting melancholy.
You have never really spoken of her before.
I guess I don't like to dredge up old memories, especially the painful ones.
What was my mother like when she was younger?
Better than me, that was for sure.
Uh-huh.
She was the brave one, kind and courageous. Everyone loved her, me most of all. So you can imagine how hard it was for me when she sold her soul.
Out with it.
I am so sorry you went through that. Losing a sister could not have been easy.
It wasn't. But I imagine it must be harder for you. I lost a sister, but you lost your mother.
I was just a baby when it happened.
Still, I know it affects you. She had everything going for her. Everything. Beauty, brains, talent, compassion. She could have done anything, and she just threw it all away for power. What a waste. We should have been a family.
I suppose we have each other.
Yes, yes, we do. And for now, that is enough.
Okay, well, you know, there was a reason. It wasn't just for power. We'll find that out soon. I'm surprised that Carol... I don't want to jinx it, but Carol usually talks to us about the vampires after one of those DLC missions. Okay, for those who grew up with significant trauma, there's Growing Up with Trauma book. And Sports Car Interior. This is good for Stark and for Reyes. Yeah, who else? Anybody else want to talk before I go in and check stuff out in the... Excellent. We will do just that. We'll go to check out our friends here. Alright.
I'm quite pleased with these results.
Okay, hero abilities can be crafted from blueprints. Blueprints can be crafted or salvaged at the blueprint exchange. To Ostro, Hogarth, and Agamotto, we give thanks. Now let's get to work, shall we? Okay, there's all this stuff here. How come we don't have... I'm surprised we don't have the rest of the oh, there it is. So it's way down there. It's level 6. I was about to say the patio tables. Alright, so this is good to have. I would put this ahead of anything else. And we're going to put this out.
Refreshing to find someone who can meet me at an intellectual level.
Well, thank you. Some people don't think so here. Crafting abilities.
You can't get enough of me. I must be fun.
Ability crafting is now available. Collect blueprints and bring them to the forge to craft additional copies of hero ability cards, which can then be equipped by heroes or used for upgrades. So this is so you can see what this looks like. Use the blueprint exchange to salvage a higher rarity into 2 of a lesser, or craft the higher from 2 blueprints of lesser rarity. I have found in general, you're going to see a lot in common and epic, and very little in, or a lot less in rare, and you usually have to work to get those if you need them. Now, we've also brought over from our previous campaign 12 legendary blueprints. So you have all these things. That's nice. And if you need, otherwise if you have them, then you could just craft an ability.
How can we help you, Hunter?
So basically you can pick from any of these and look, and anything you want to make a copy of, or 2 copies of, you can do it. Now remember, if you happen to get from somewhere a modded card, you don't need to have a second copy.
Do you have much experience with smithing? Perhaps you should put your suit on for this.
Where do you think I got the suit, Doc?
I assume through some sort of elaborate computer-aided precision manufacturing process.
Well, that's how it is now, sure, but the very first one I hammered out with my own 2 hands.
Oh, that seems improbable.
You're a wizard.
Remind me not to ask you about anything ever.
Well, that was his fault this time. Okay.
Welcome to Tony's Scary Demon Cave. I'm Tony, and how may I assist you today?
Alright, so we got these 2 guys.
Let's see what we got.
Let's see what the salvage is this time. Pew! 1, 2,
how does this
3,
look?
4. I'm gonna salvage these babies.
Don't forget to write.
He's up to date, he's up to date. All these backups. You could only have 1 of a kind. I mean, you could only have 2 total of anything, with the exception of the legendaries. Legendary could only carry 1 at any time on your hands, so there's no reason to have more than 1 burn sensation you know, or anything else that's legendary. Some characters have more than one legend. Well, I am going to, because I'm going to get something. As while I'm working on my light hunter stuff, I will get a second legendary type ability. Chances are I won't be using it. So, okay. Morbius, it's time to level you up, friend. Did we get anything else here? Oh, we did get some extra things here. Here. There's more downtime in the Abbey than I remembered. It's a bit of an anti-drama within all of our regular drama. We have our ways to pass the time. We could lounge by the grotto. I can do that all day, any day. Don't forget the sunscreen. Are you joining us, Steve? That's Robo-Steve, automatically generating reminders to drink water and apply sunscreen. And eat your greens. He does not like swimming, by the way. Okay, next one. Breaking turbulence damages multiple planes in transient airspace. Passengers report seeing strange creatures surrounding the plane. Whoa! The article says flying creatures are pulling wires mid-flight? And airlines are still refusing to ground their planes? You should all be thankful to get to travel air limbo. No corrupt corporations pulling the strings. Limbo, the real mom and pop of travel. Shouldn't it just be mom out of the mom and pop duo? No, I'm powerful enough to be both. And... whoa, feral fiends flood downtown following katana-wielding spider menace. What? Deadpool and I look nothing alike. I've got a whole red and blue thing going on. I swing and I don't carry a sword. I also swing, and I've got a smoking hot moneymaker. Were there any good pictures I could show my eventual grandkids? Nah, you can be Little Red Riding Hood, the grandmother, wolf, or woodsman, and Jameson will think you're Spider-Man. I'm surprised he hasn't confused me for Peter. Thanks for hating on my hater, but this conversation gets my imposter syndrome tingling. Look at the bright side. You're the best at being hated by J. Jonah Jameson. Okay, so speaking of, we're all in the mood for another shop class. You? I can set it up for the next night we have time to spare. I could do shop class, stop by at night when we're all free. Now, thanks for making time for me, Hunter. I still feel as though I'm intruding into your home, so I'd like to clear the air when you have time.
What were you reading, Doctor? One of those political spy thrillers Captain Rogers is always head down in?
It's actually a medical journal on bispecific antibodies and the treatment of hematologic malignancies. Just some light reading.
I hope you learned something that could give us an edge in battle. We need every advantage.
I feel the same. I've found that when I keep my mind sharp, I make better use of my body. In truth, I've been in survival mode so long, I don't know where to find my own off switch.
Take a nap. If you are having trouble sleeping, maybe Miko could cast a spell of slumber.
I believe that spell is called Listening to Her Talk About Independent Foreign Films.
I didn't know she did that.
Just do not overdo it. Our bodies need rest to function.
Maybe your body does. I'm a nocturnal animal.
Now.
I'm sorry. That was uncalled for. Maybe I am a little on edge.
All the more reason for a break.
You're right. I shall enjoy some respite. But then I'm jumping right back into this medical journal. It's just starting to get good.
Medical journals. Good. Okay, he's on the board. Alright. Don't worry, stop. We'll get you there. Oh, he is there. Good. There's nothing new here. We didn't get our, Tomorrow we'll get to pick some of those new combat items. Now, what do we have here? We didn't get any combat bonus yet. Oh, we do. We start with 3 heroism. Oh, I'm good. I'm copacetic. Okay, you know what that means. Next time on Midnight Suns New Game Plus Express Edition, we're going to be doing a major story mission. Some assembly required. It's going to involve Captain America. It's going to involve Iron Man, and Captain America will officially be in the app. I mean, he's been, but he's kind of laying low because he's not officially there, just available for stuff. Oh, that reminds me. There's something I did forget. What is with me? Well, there's him, and there's him. Gets a combat bonus. I'll give that to Cap.
We could go a few rounds.
Okay, start the mission with 6 heroism. So between me and him, it's going to be 9 heroism we start with. And that's if I don't put one in. You know, I'll either put a heroism or a resist. So we might actually be with 10 heroism to start. Kind of like that. Is there anything we can conjure? I don't think we need anything right now. We have a Fury Totem we don't need. Rune of Aggression. These things, we don't have access to those kinds of plants, so those aren't any good. You can make a rare gift. See? Wondergore Everbloom. Well, not that. This is a Wondergore Everbloom. If you want to change something. And now, we don't need these ourselves, but if you want to change over and get more access, say you need more heroic essence, right? You can get 50 heroic essence by trading off attack essence and a Wondergore Everbloom. See, those are good to have for that. I don't understand this. I have no real thing for that. Rare gift. I could add a rare gift from the stuff we got. But since it hasn't been raining, I don't want to lose that opportunity, because, you know, Deadly Nightshades, not as easy to come by right now. So we want to... Oh, what the hell. Let's see what they give us.
Lovely, dear. You're a natural.
This is for the illustrated history of the Squadron Supreme, is something that Deadpool would like. It's the only one who likes that, so... There you go. A Deadpool specific rare item. Anyway, the next one we're going to do at the next stream is going to be some assembly required. Turning point in our story. So until next time, hope you enjoyed this stuff. Thanks for watching and take care. Chin up, soldier.